Hey, welcome back guys. This is Beamer Merchant doing another do-it-yourself video. Today we're going to show you how to remove a passenger rear window regulator. This is coming out of a 2002 330i. The removal process should be the same for all sedan and wagon models from 2000 to 2005. We definitely recommend that you watch the entire video. There have been times where we skip a step and remember it at the end, and then we have to edit the video. So just watch it. It's gonna take less than 5 minutes. You should be fine. The tools that I'll be using as a driver, you got an extension, and this is a Torx, a 20 Torx. We got a 10 millimeter socket here, a 3/8 Husky, one of my favorite tools there, and we got this tack remover as well. Let us get started. To begin with, let's make sure that the key is turned to the first position. That way you can get power to bring the window up and down. Once you're here, you can, since there's power, you can bring the window up and down, which is necessary for the regulator removal. Now the goal here is to bring your glass about a quarter way up around there, so that if you look at the bottom here, there's an opening behind it. The goal is to be able to have access to an 8 millimeter bolt. All right, let's take that out. There's how the bolt looks. Once you remove the bolts, it's recommended that you remove the glass. We begin by removing this cover. This is the tool that I use. Pretty simple. You go underneath here and it just pops out. Just like that. And just pulls up here. Okay, let me see if I can see it. Yeah, see right here, you can barely see at the top. There's one right there, and there's another one here. And there's a third one right there. Now, by removing those Torx bolts, you're gonna be removing this trim here. Next, we like to remove this lateral rubber trim. And the tool we use for that is this here. And all you have to do is, it just pops out. It's kind of nice because you get leverage. See, I like to begin back here. You start lifting up here. Be very careful. You don't want to bend it too much. And as you work yourself to the left, this is wedged in here into this gap. You can just push it out. See, as you can see, it slides out here. And then you just finish it here. And I'll show you pretty much. It comes out. Right there. Removing the weather strip allows the glass to come out more freely by creating enough space here. And the reason why is the glass has a red plastic clip. It looks like this. So the more space you have between the glass and the actual door, the better this will come out. Alright, we managed to remove, so you can see the glass go up and down. It's not attached to the regulator no more. However, it doesn't come out from this side because this trim is blocking it. That is why I need to remove this panel here, and I also like removing this chrome trim here. Make sure you push the glass all the way down. You can manually just bring it down carefully, just like that. It's gonna stop right here because it's touching the regulator. At this point, you can just push the glass towards the front and it comes down. You see that? There you go. Now it's coming down. There you go. It's down. Good, good. Just make sure it doesn't come down too hard because it might break. All right. Next, I take this tool here and I lift up very slowly. As I'm pushing down here, I like taking my right hand and pulling this trim up at the same time, that actually helps you so this doesn't get bent. At this point, you can just continue by doing manually with your hand, and as you can see, it just pops out. Okay, now with the trim out of the way, you can actually proceed to remove this trim out. All right, I get a better shot angle here. Yep, it starts coming out here. See that? Comes to about here. What that allows is this trim to be pulled out just like that. Comes out more easily. Now we can actually take the window out. All right, I'm using one hand here, but I'm sure if you're using both your hands, it'll be much easier. And as you can see, the glass is able to come out here, slides out, and that's the plastic insert that's able to come out easily, and you don't break it because you can see there's enough space in there for it to come out. Pull it out, and you're set with this step. At this time, you've done the hard part. Now it's just a matter of removing some 10mm bolts, which I'll point out right now. There's 1, 2, and 3. Disconnect the regulator, and the regulator should come out. The 3 bolts look like this, have been taken off. So 1, 2, 3. Disconnect this, and at this point, push the regulator in. Push it in right there. Yep. And then at this point, it's just a matter of twisting it and figuring out the best way to pull it out. I managed to get this side out. This point is just a matter of pulling it out. And that is how your rear regulators work. I'm sorry, this is how they look on your car. Now this is a genuine BMW part. If you're buying used regulators, that's highly recommended that you buy a genuine BMW part. They're produced better and they last longer versus aftermarket. I know on these here, the weak points obviously is this pulley here. If it breaks, the cable is gonna get entangled with the motor. And the other weak point on these regulators is right here. This cable is connected up here. This one's connected up here. This breaks, your regulator goes out. Anyhow, if you need these regulators, we have them in stock at our website posted below. Or if you need any other parts for your E46, please check us out. It's your contributions that allow us to do these videos. Anyhow, thank you for watching. You have an awesome day. You take care.